Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all looking forward to an evening of some mini readings tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. First and foremost, if you guys can like and share this page, that would be absolutely amazing, and invite your friends in. And also, why not join the VIP on here? Because it's worth it. It truly is worth it. But I would also firstly like to say thank you to Richard, who produces the show, but also to Bill, Glenda, and David and Nick for an amazing night on Saturday night. But thank you to every single one of you that came along to the actual event itself and supported us that way. And thank you to every single one of you that was able to watch the little bits that we were able to do online as well, because without your guys' support, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So I would like to just say thank you to every single one of you. And I know we all really enjoyed it, and it was a fantastic night. So thank you all for that one. If anyone hasn't seen me work before, I am a medium, but tonight I am using it's a deck I've had for a little while, and I've really linked back in with them recently, and they're called the Tree of Light Tarot. And I absolutely love the colours in these cards. They're just absolutely beautiful. So hopefully some of you are watching. Hopefully you're going to start putting your comments up, and then I can start saying hellos to a few people. But first of all, there's a special hello to Emily and Sophie. Now, Emily and Sophie, I got to join them for a breakfast yesterday morning because I got dropped off at the train station to get back very kindly by Richard. And my train was delayed. So I was like, well, I'm going to go and get a breakfast. Lo and behold, I bump into Richard and family, and ended up joining them for breakfast. And I promised that I would say hello to Emily and Sophie. So hopefully you guys are watching tonight, or you might get to watch it on playback later. But hello to both of you. Have we got any comments, Richard? Yep. No problem. Please do. We appreciate that you want to send stars, but please do not send any Facebook stars, because this is actually 100% totally free, and we won't see those stars. So please don't send the stars. But what you can do is like and share this live. Invite your friends. Get as many people to watch it as much as possible. That would be awesome. Hi, Terry. I'll ask you for an autograph next time. They won't like my writing. I write like a drunk spider. But I'm glad it's made their day. And it was a pleasure to have met you over the weekend as well. So thank you so much. And as you now know, I'm not a hobbit, even though I come from the Shire. Hi, Serendipity589. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Heather Green. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Millie B. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hi, June. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to say a few hellos before we get started. Hi, Kev. Thank you for joining us as well. I really do appreciate it. Now, I know there's a good friend of mine possibly watching tonight. So hello, Nat. I hope you're enjoying this. And if you can share the live for us, that would be amazing. Hi, Stephen. Thank you for joining us. I love the picture of your dog, by the way. Hi, Olivia Louise. Thank you for joining us as well. Now, a couple of ways that I work tonight. If you've got a particular question you want an answer to tonight, by all means, pop up your question. If you'd like a general read, pop up that you'd like a general read. I will be linking in, but I'll be using my deck of cards, and I'm absolutely loving this. I mean, that's the Sun card. I mean, how amazing is that? Hi, Maxine and Twistle. Thank you for joining us as well. I'm loving your sparkly dress there. Hi, Peter Smith. Thank you for that as well. And if anyone does know me, let's flood the page with love hearts. Let's get that positive energy raising, because I just love sending the love out. Hi. Now, I'm going to try and pronounce your name, so bear with me if I get it wrong. I'm going to say One New Huff. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Please forgive me if I'm not. But I appreciate that you're watching from all the way in South Africa. That is so cool. So thank you so much. Right, if we are ready tonight, actually, one, I'm going to come to you first. I am going to pull you a card. First thing I'm getting for you, mate, is you are the life and soul of a party. You love lifting other people up. You're very much a nurturer and a carer. You don't like seeing anyone upset. You don't like seeing anyone feeling down either. I do feel like you're questioning your career at the moment, and I feel like I'm looking at my options, looking at my choices. It's like I feel like you should be working for yourself. But I also feel like, oh, I dropped one of my cards. I feel like you should be also starting on your spiritual journey yourself as well. So I do feel like there's possibilities of getting involved in a circle or something along those lines. I have got a lady here with me in spirit, and I want to say it's grandmother from mum's side of the family, and she's quite a strong character, but she's got the biggest heart ever. Guys, if when I'm linking in with you, if you can comment to let me know if you can take the messages I'm giving you, just like a yes or a no answer, because then it allows me to make sure I'm getting the link and the connection right. So hopefully you're going to be able to comment on this. But this lady wants you to know how proud she is of you. There's a huge amount of love coming through from her. She was very much a person of like, there's an honesty and an integrity with her. Thank you for the confirmation so far. I truly, truly appreciate it. And she says as well, you need to stop second guessing yourself with your work. I feel like you're always, and I feel like this might be with your spiritual journey because she wants to help you. And I feel like you should be going down a healing route or learning healing, whether that's Reiki, crystal healing, energy work, shamanic drumming. She wants to help you along with this as well at the same time. So I hope this is all making sense. Say that again. But you need to stop second guessing or questioning yourself. She says you're exactly where you're meant to be at the moment as well. Now, I've got a card that's jumped out for you. So I am going to, funny enough, we have the Six of Trees. Now, I'm hoping you guys can see this card okay. And on the bottom, it says receiving. So there is this grounding going on at the moment. There's this real kind of sense of, I need to sit still. I need to learn patience. And yes, my guides are laughing at me going, well, that's a fine one to say that because I don't have any patience, apparently, according to my guides. But they're laughing away as they're saying that. But it's about learning to look after your own energy. It's about doing what's right for you. It is all coming together. Don't try and rush it. Show me that again. There's also plans for next year of going overseas. I feel like you would love to go overseas and learn in different areas in different parts of the world as well. So I wouldn't rule that one out for you either. One, I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. So please, please forgive me if I'm not. And thank you for letting me link in with you. Who have we got next, please? Just grabbing some water here. We've only got 6 of you who shared. Guys, if you can share this live, share, invite your friends. That would be absolutely awesome if you could, please. Hi, Nicole. Thank you for joining us and thank you for sharing. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you can share the live, that would be absolutely awesome. Hi, Sherry. I'm going to do you a card and thank you for sharing. If you would like a card tonight, share the live once and then I'll try and do as many as I can. But Sherry, thank you so much. Sherry, I want to say I've got a male here in spirit coming through and he's coming through like a father figure. So I'm not sure if it's dad or granddad from dad's side of the family, but there's a jovial side to him. He's someone you would have looked up to. He's someone that he's got a huge heart. Everything would have had to have been done his way and he wouldn't be rushed, if that makes any sense at all. I hope it does. First thing I'm getting told is you've got his sense of humour. I feel like you both would have loved a laugh and a joke, or you would have had there's a kind of a bit of a dry sense of humour going on here as well. So he's just wanting to say he's very much at peace as well. Can you confirm if it's dad or granddad off dad's side of the family for me, please? There's I want to say, he says, I could look smart, but actually I quite like being in me comfy clothes because I was always busy. I was always working, or I don't know if he's, see, I'm seeing him with tools, so I don't know if he was working outdoors or if he was working in a garage, but it's like I've got tools with me. Stepdad, okay, thank you. And he's just said, I've lost my glasses again, and he's laughing about that. So I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but he's laughing about losing his glasses. If that makes any sense, thank you for the confirmation on being very dry. So if you can give me that confirmation, I'd appreciate it. But it was like, it might have been stepdad, but you looked at him like dad, and he would have looked at you as a daughter as well. There's a very, very strong love and a strong connection there. He didn't like fuss, and he's laughing that you don't like fuss either. He's laughing, saying, if you've got a cold or you're not feeling very well, it's like, leave me alone. I'll get over it. I'll be all right. Don't fuss me. I'm okay. So he's laughing about that as well. Say that again. I don't know if there's like decorating going on or a massive clear out going on. He's very much my dad. Thank you for the confirmation on that. He's talking about you're having a clear out or a sort out, but I also feel like there might be decorating going on as well. And he's just saying he likes what you're doing. He says you're very much a perfectionist, very much like him. It's all got to be done the right way. You don't like asking for help. You'll leave it right till the last minute before you do. And even then, you've got a plan on how you want things done. So I hope that makes sense as well. He does say that you need a bit of a holiday or a bit of a break as well. It's like I could do with a little bit of time off because I've been running around after everyone else and looking after everyone. And he wants to thank you for that, because this, I feel, is that you're looking after other family members. So I hope this is all making sense. I really, really do. I am going to pull you a quick card. And the card I've got, it is called Release. Now, if this was in like a normal tarot deck, it would be the Death card, but death doesn't mean death as a person, but it's an end of a situation. And I do feel like he's saying the last 18 months you've worked really hard. It's been quite an emotional roller coaster, but he says you're coming out the other side of it now. And it's like there's a bit of a sigh of relief. And I just feel like he's saying the changes that are coming are for the better, are for the positive. Again, I feel like I'm questioning where I'm at, what I'm doing. And I do feel that there is a potential job change coming as well. But it's like I want to... Oh, say that again. Slow down. Can you confirm that you've got a son? And I feel like he's studying as well, by the way. And he's saying, tell your son not to overthink or over worry it, but he will get the career choice that he wants. I hope this is making sense. I hope you're able to give me confirmation on this. But he's just saying he wants you to know how proud he is of you. So Sherry Daniels, I hope that makes sense. And thank you for letting me link in. If you can give me some feedback on what I said on the extra, I appreciate that. That would be brilliant. So thank you so, so much. Who have we got next? I like that. Just wait to see if Sherry's able to give us any feedback on what if you do have a son. And I want to say he's looking at his career, and I want to say there are changes or choices coming with his career, and he will follow the career path that he wants to do. So I hope that makes sense. I appreciate the confirmation that you do have a son, by the way. Thank you so much. I lost connection. Oh, I'm so sorry that you lost connection. So what I want to say is I'm going to just retrace a little bit. He was saying that you mentioned that you got a son. I feel like your son is either going to college or uni, or they're studying or training coming up with his work. He's not to overthink it, but he's on the right career path, and not to over worry, but he is going to be happy in what he's doing. So I hope that makes sense, Sherry, and hopefully you'll be able to give us some confirmation on that one. But thank you for letting me link in with you. I do appreciate it. Oh, Nat, thank you so much for sharing. I truly, truly appreciate it. My smile? Well, I don't know what you mean, mate. Hi, Raquel. Thank you for joining us as well, and thank you so much for sharing. Hi, Kim Byrne. You liked and shared. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Hi, Louise Amanda. You shared as well. Natalie Bentley, good evening. I love the dog in the photo. Natalie, would you like me to come to you? I'm presuming you would. I would like to come to you. Natalie, first thing I'm getting coming through is there's lots of laughter with you. It's like I just feel like what's the word I'm looking for? Say that again. Slow down. I don't know if you've got a big celebration coming up. I feel like there's a party being. I hope I'm not ruining any surprises because I've done this before. But I feel like there's a party being organised, or there's certainly a get together, and it's like I need to catch up with people again. I need to get out, and it's like I love that. I feel like you love organising other people's birthday parties or something like that because it's like you love giving that energy out as well. And I just feel like, is there something like that going on around October, November time by any chance? It's like I want to get friends together. It's like we need a good catch up. And it's like it's been a long time coming. I feel like I could do with letting my hair down and having that little bit of fun, if that makes any sense. By the way, I can see the love in the picture between you and the dog. That dog absolutely idolizes you. I get the impression he's not a small dog, but I do feel like he's trying to jump into your lap. I feel like he would like to be a lap dog. He can't get close enough to you. He's very much your rock, is what I want to say. My mate's 50th in December, ain't seen group for ages. Thank you for the confirmation, by the way. And I'm being told that it's going to go brilliantly. I'm also getting told you like singing. I feel like you do like a karaoke. It's like, oh, go on, let's have a laugh. I'll do a little bit of karaoke or something. But they're saying when you take it seriously, you can be quite good at it. But it's more about the fun and getting up there as a group together. Say that again. I do feel like, though, it's like I want to have more in the diary now. I want to start socialising again a little bit more. I need to start meeting up with people a bit more. Because this year I feel has been quite a lot of homework kind of thing. And it's like I've had to do that for now. But now things are starting to lift and get a bit brighter. So I hope this is all making sense. Say that again. Say that again. I've got a lady here in spirit who I'm going to say is grandmother off mum's side of the family, and I feel like she was. It was like you and her would laugh together, but it would be like who could laugh the loudest, if that makes any sense. Because it's like one of us gets higher, then the other gets higher, and the other gets higher, and she just wants. What's it you want to give? She wants to give you sunflowers and pink roses as well. I feel like she would have loved her flowers. He is my brother's dog, but I like seeing him. But no, sorry, he is my brother's dog, and he likes kisses all the time. That's so cool. I love that. Well, he definitely loves you. So let's put it that way. I like singing, but no one else does. Trust me, they wouldn't want to see me sing or dance. So that's absolutely fine. Yes, my head's more in the right place, new job and enjoying it. That's brilliant. I love that. But this lady is just wanting to say that she's very much here giving you that strength. She says, I feel like there's sorting out in the garden to do, and she would have loved her garden as well. So she would have loved her flowers. And like I say, I want to give you sunflowers. I want to give you pink roses because she's saying they would have just brightened her day and made her smile. The new job has definitely come at precisely the right time. Don't regret that you didn't go for it about 6 months earlier because you wasn't in the right place at the right time for it then. But now that you are, it's made it a lot better and a lot happier. And I actually wouldn't rule out maybe, I'm also seeing a promotion coming up around March, April. I feel like they're getting you training and they're like kind of pushing you forward and they're encouraging you as well. But you do love your line of work. I am going to pull you a quick card as well, Natalie, by the way. So here we go. And we got the Eight of Stars, and it is all about moving forward, and things are finally starting to go together in the right place. It is that breath of sigh of relief. I do feel like you're wanting to move house as well. It's not like it's concrete or set in yet, but there is plans of looking at moving in the new year. I wouldn't see it till around about May, June time, but it wouldn't be a million miles away from where you're living now. But it does feel like I could do with somewhere a little bit bigger. That's what I feel. Natalie, thank you for letting me link in, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Guys, if you can like and share this page, truly, truly appreciate it. Invite your friends in as well. Who have we got next, please? John, thank you so much for sharing it, by the way. I really, really do appreciate that. John, I would like to come to you actually, mate, because I feel like there's new learning, there's new training. I know you've put John Frost healing videos, but I do feel like there's more courses that you're writing, and there's actually more collaborations coming for you next year around February, March. And I feel like you're already in talks with people as well about wanting to either put on events in person or start doing little retreats or something. I can see you doing some sort of drumming work as well. But what they're also saying to me is start doing more videos, start doing some lives. It's going to help bring in new people for you, and that you will get the response that you desire from that as well at the same time. I feel like you've been on your spiritual path or your spiritual journey for quite some time as well. And it's like you love sharing, you love meeting new people, and it's about wanting to share that knowledge. I keep getting shown that you should be writing a book. I'm seeing you writing courses, but I can also see you writing a book as well. And they're just saying, don't over tweak it, don't overthink it. Thank you for the confirmation so far. I truly appreciate it. But don't overthink it, don't over tweak it. They're saying it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly perfect the first time round. You can kind of write it and then read through it again. But you're getting your message across. I also want to say, I don't know if this makes any sense or not. Are you a bit of a forager? I feel like I want to get out into the woods. I want to get out into the countryside, and it would be like I want to go picking mushrooms or berries, and obviously, well, everything's edible, even if it's only once. But preferably find the ones that you can have more than once. Sorry, that's just my humour coming through that. But I feel like I'm wanting to do a little bit more foraging or something along those ways as well. The other thing that I keep getting shown is I don't know if you're into woodwork or carving or something along those lines. It's like I'm looking for new things to do that's just for me. And it's a way for you to switch off and meditate at the same time as well. I hope this is making sense and you're able to give me some confirmation on that as well, by the way. But I am going to pull you a quick card for you as mushrooms. Awesome. But making sure they're the ones that you can eat more than once. Here we go. And the card I got for you, we've actually got the Six of Angels. It is transition. There's been massive amounts of changes to the way you work, to the way you connect to spirit, to the way you do your healing. I feel like I'm being much more mindful about what I'm eating. I'm being much more careful with what I'm cooking and putting into my body as well. But these changes have really boosted your energy. They've really lifted you up. And it's like, yeah, I'm finally on the path where I'm meant to be. They are also saying, now I do feel like you still have like I'm going to, please forgive me when I call it this, but you've got like a normal job that runs alongside your spiritual work. And they're saying you're wanting to make the transition from your, it's like, as I call it, getting rid of my muggles job so I can do my spiritual work is what I want to say. That's what I call it. And that transition is actually coming next year for you, round about May, June. You're a very cautious person. It's like, I've got to make sure I've got that firm foundation before I take that leap. And it's just one of those. It is coming, but you will do it when it's right for you. John, I hope that makes sense. And thank you so much for sharing and letting me link in with you as well. And I appreciate the confirmations that you've been able to give so far. Who have we got next, please? Alvis. Hi, Sheena. Thank you for sharing it 10 times. I truly appreciate it. Hope you're keeping well, by the way. Who have we got? Yep. Oh. Ah, Glenda, how are you? Thank you so much for joining this evening. I appreciate that you managed to catch us live, and it was such a pleasure to work with you on Saturday night. It truly was. You were absolutely awesome. You would love a card. Let's do you a card, Glenda. Go on. Let's pull you a card. I'm feeling that you're still on that high. You've still got that high vibration energy going on. I feel like there might even be a little bit of a party going on later on as well. I feel like I'm kind of in the mood for getting ready to go out. Don't know if that makes any sense. You don't have to answer that one if you don't wish to. You've arrived safely in Scotland. Oh, brilliant. Oh, fantastic. That's so cool. Hopefully it's a bit cooler today. I mean, it was cooler down here for me today as well. But let's pull you a card, Glenda. Here we go. Oh, you know what? We've got the Six of Hearts. And it's saying trust in... Now, I know we had a little bit of a chat on Saturday, so I've always got to be honest, but they're kind of reconfirming a little bit of what I was saying. Trust in what you're getting. Trust the way you work. There is nothing wrong in the way you work. No one else has the right to judge your book. You're doing fantastic. You get the right messages across. You get that connection. Keep doing what you're doing. I do see you writing a book as well about your experiences. Part of this trip is actually about going to be going into your book because you like writing the stories of the different people that you have met as well. So I do feel like in the next 2-3 years, there's a book deal coming up where you're going to be getting a book out there. I don't know if you already got one or not, but I feel like this will be your first one. And they're saying it is all coming together. It is all at the right time and at the right pace as well. But you've got to remember to take a little bit of time off for you at the same time as well. So I think this is why they were sort of saying about getting ready for a party, because it's like, you know what? If you've got a couple of spare days, enjoy it. Take that time. You know, that's what it's all about. It's not always about working. But there's some, you know, it's fantastic. I do see you moving house though next year. I can't even remember what I told you on Saturday, but I'm being told that there's actually talks of moving house next year as well. It's like I would love to have a slightly bigger place with a bit more of a garden space. I can see you running your own retreats as well. So Glenda, I hope that makes sense. If you can give me any confirmation, truly, truly appreciate it. And thank you so much for joining my live tonight. I am so, so grateful. Who have we got next? Oh, by the way, Glenda, he is safely here with me. And he's actually next to my grandmother's womble. And there's my grandmother's womble. So he's actually keeping my womble company. Say that again, sorry. I did get... I think that's a bit harsh. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you for joining us and sharing as well. I really appreciate it. Right. Sheena, let's come to you. Let's come to you, Sheena. Let's have a link in. Okay, say that again. Sheena, I feel like you're putting better boundaries in place. I feel like I'm looking after my energy a bit better now. I feel like I'm starting to speak my truth a little bit more. And it's not about hurting or upsetting people, but it's like I'm not being taken for granted anymore. And I'm learning to close the door to the world. I'm learning to look after my own energy. I feel like I love the photo that you've got, by the way, because I feel like that is a photo of either going on a holiday or a trip or something. But they keep talking about a trip coming up for you in the next 2 weeks. I don't know if you've got a weekend away somewhere, but it's like I could really do with just a couple of days off, and I'm looking forward to it. And I just feel like it's been needed. It's been needed is what I want to say. Sheena, if this is making any sense, if you can give me some confirmation, I'd truly, truly appreciate it, please. They're saying as well, say that again, slow down. Energy has got higher, energy has got better. And it's one of those where I want to say that I kind of, because now I'm putting these boundaries in place, I'm not feeling so tired, I'm not feeling so drained. And that's important as well. So I hope this is all making sense. Let's pull you a card. And we've got the Emperor. So I do feel like there is more thoughts about what do I want to do. I could do with a new hobby or a new interest for me. I'm looking for trying to, even if it's one night a week where I switch off and just have a little bit of me time in a hobby or an interest that I'm looking for. But I want something fun. I want something outdoors as well. And so it's like I want to start meeting new people. And I just feel like, but I can't seem to pick. And they're saying it's like, I've got 10 different ideas. And they're just saying, well, pick one. And if it doesn't work out, you can let that go and go to the next one. So I hope that makes sense, Sheena. Hopefully you'll be able to give me some feedback. And I look forward to hearing from it. Thank you for letting me link in. Who have we got next? Hi, Liz. Thank you for sharing with us as well. I really do appreciate it. There's a couple of Liz's. Oh, Liz Slater. Sorry, Liz Slater. Thank you for sharing for us as well. Liz Slater, actually, I'd like to come to you if that's all right. Sorry. So, Liz Slater, I would like to come to you. I've got a never been picked on here. Do I have negative vibes? Right. Okay. Right, Liz Slater, I am coming to you because I've got a gentleman that wants to come through, and he wants to come through with the hugest amount of love for you. Now, I'm going to ask a very, very delicate question, and please forgive me if I'm wrong, but if you can give me confirmation either way. I've got a male here with me in spirit. It does feel like a father figure. Now, I am going to ask, is Dad in spirit or is he still here? If you can give me confirmation on that, please. But I'm going to still carry on with the message because this male wants you to know he's very much at peace and he certainly isn't suffering. So that's what I'm going to be getting. That's what I'm getting coming through. He's also saying that he wants you to start looking after you more and that you've got to start putting yourself first a bit more as well. I feel like I want to get out in the countryside. I want to get out walking. I want to get out in the outdoors. It's like I feel like I'm needing to nurture. I'm needing to find that nature. I don't know if this is making any sense or not, Liz. I hope it does. He says it's all right to ask for help. I feel like you're always doing everything for everyone else on your own and you don't necessarily tend to ask for help very much. But he said it's all right to ask for help. Does this make any sense to you at all? This chap who's in spirit with me, he's taking care of his appearance. I feel like he would have had everything done his own way. He's very particular and it's like structure and routine. And he's saying you're the same. You don't like being late for anything. You'd rather be half an hour early than 1 minute late. And you do like to try and keep everything tidy and organised. It's like you don't like clutter. You don't like mess. If you're able to give me any confirmation on what I'm saying, I really would appreciate it because it will make the link stronger. And even if you can't take it, please say so because it means I have to ask for more information. But I'm going to carry on trying to go with what I'm going for. He also wants to say things are going to start picking up from the end of October, beginning of November. It's like there's a big turning point. And I feel like there's been a lot of healing and a lot of letting go of the past over the last 2 years. And I feel like it's about you finding you again. I hope this is all making sense. I really, really do. But he is just saying it is coming and next year is going to be a lot better than this year. If you can give me any confirmation, Liz, it would be awesome because it does help with the link. It does help with the connection. I am going to pull you a card still. And we got the teacher and it's called guidance. So I feel like it's very much on learning about me. You can take it all. Thank you so much for the confirmation. I truly appreciate it. The teacher, the guidance, it's about listening to our higher selves or our inner selves or our soul selves, whatever name you want to call it. But it's about listening to what I want. It's about putting me first. We are allowed to be selfish. We get taught by society that selfishness is a bad thing. Absolute rubbish. We've all got needs, wants, and desires, and we are all entitled to those needs, wants, and desires. But it's not to monopolize someone else. It's about balance. It's about control. But at the moment, I'm listening to what do I want. I do feel that you want to move, and I feel like that is something that you're really wanting to focus on for next year. And he's saying you are good at manifestation once you know what you want. So I'm not going to rule out house move for next year. And it does feel like I want to go somewhere completely new so I can start again. That's the feeling I'm getting. I hope this is making sense. And he's saying, look around April, May. I do keep getting a Scottish connection for you as well. So I don't know if you're looking at wanting to move to Scotland or you already live in Scotland, but I keep getting shown Scotland quite strongly. And it's like I want to be in the mountains. I want to be in the countryside. I like the idea of being out in nature again. So well, I don't feel like it's a holiday. I think you're possibly moving to Scotland or there's going to be a connection up there. It's also like I'm looking into my family history and I want to look at where it's like I'm looking at my roots. I'm studying my roots. I'm studying where I come from. That's what I want to say. So I hope that makes sense. He's also saying you love your crystals. And I don't think he would have necessarily have taken this seriously. And I don't feel like he would have necessarily believed in it, because he's just gone, oh, this is what it's all about. But he's like, you love your crystals. And he never really understood crystals, but he does get it now. And he's saying you could do with carrying some rose quartz around for you as well. So if you've got a little tumble stone of rose quartz or a little bracelet, I mean, I'm wearing a little bracelet of black obsidian that I brought at the weekend that I absolutely love. But he says carry some rose quartz with you. Rose quartz is a crystal that's used on the love vibration. Yes, it can help with romantic love, but more importantly, it helps with self-love. And that's what I feel like I'm doing. Used to do crystal, thank you. So I want to say carry some rose quartz with you. I hope, Liz, I hope that helps. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for letting me linking in with you. Who have we got next? Hi, Angie. And hi, Sue Rue, and hi, Angie. Thank you. Debbie Tyler. Minty just wanted to say thank you to you and your colleagues for Saturday. Oh, Debbie, thank you. And I really appreciate you coming. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. So thank you so, so much. Serendipity 589, do pets have an afterlife? Right, let's come to you, Serendipity. They do have an afterlife. I have got 2 dogs in spirit and about 4 cats, a lizard, some fish. I've got a zoo. But no, our loved ones, you know, pets do also go to spirit as well. They have that energy. Serendipity, I do feel like though you're asking about a black and white cat. If you can give me any confirmation on this, I'd really, really appreciate it. Because I am being drawn to a little tuxie that's wanting to come in who had bonkers energy. But you and this cat loved each other. There was a great connection and a great strength. This cat would have been very much a rock for you as well. If you can give me any confirmation, I'd truly, truly appreciate it. But I have got this little black and white tuxie that's wanting to come in. Had the most gentle, beautiful energy, but at the same time had razors as well. She would let you know if she did not want fuss. So I hope this is all making sense. I really, really do. And I hope you can give me confirmation on this. I'm guessing by the wow, I might be right. She wants you to know she's very much loved and she's still very much with you. She would try and trip you up as you were walking down the stairs. Oh, what's the no for? Not sure what the no is for. Can you not take this message? If you can give me confirmation. See, now this is something I always, it's my rabbit around me. Was your rabbit by any chance black and white? A black and white dog who hasn't passed? Okay. Why am I getting a cat then? So now, say that again. Sorry, Richard. Sounds like Polly. Who's Polly? If you can let me know who Polly is. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, guys, as a medium, if anyone ever tries saying they can do 100% true readings, first and foremost, they're lying, they can't. Because I always say, we're not God, we're not superhuman. Christ, I'm a bloke. I've been told many a time I definitely don't get it right. But, you know, we are going by what we can get. So, serendipity, if you can ask me if Polly is, if I'm dog called Polly but hasn't passed. Okay. Say that again. Why was I being given a cat? Why was I being given a cat? I don't want to try and make it fair. But is Polly very much your rock? It's like she's always been there for you, and I don't feel like it's a very big dog. If it is, then it's like a small version of a sheepdog, collie, something like that is what I'm being given. But I want to say, was your rabbit bonkers? Because I feel like the rabbit would have had a mind of its own and it would have definitely done its own thing. It's like, I just feel like you love your animals and you would have a zoo if you could, if that makes any sense. I'm sorry. I don't think it's the dog. I'm still getting. I want to say there's a black and white cat then that used to come in your garden. I can't change it. I've got to. Okay, it does sound like Polly. Okay, we'll ignore the cat bit and we'll stick with it if that's okay. But it's okay. It doesn't mean that your dog's going to pass anytime soon or anything like that. But it's whatever I've got coming through is giving me the personality. And they're just saying that they do feel very much loved. And I want to say very much spoiled, rotten as well. This is something else that I'm being shown. Now, your rabbit, I feel like, would definitely have had a mind of its own. It had great determination, and I feel like if it could, it would get into mischief, is what I want to say. But there, again, there's a huge amount of love coming through. And I want to say the rabbit was quite old for a rabbit. I mean, I don't know how old rabbits live to, but I keep getting shown the number 8. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you or not. If you can give me that confirmation, I'd truly appreciate it. I have pulled you a card, the Page of Angels, and I do feel like, yes, my rabbit was bonkers, thank you, I appreciate that. It's like it would have a mad half an hour of racing around and then like look to say I wasn't doing anything. That's the kind of thing that I'm getting going on here. I feel like, like I say, I feel like you would love your own little zoo. Polly is spoiled. I did get the feeling that Polly was spoiled, and I want to say probably he's better than I do. But I do feel like your animals are your world. You absolutely love your animals. There's no two ways about it. And I want to say that they are all with you. Serendipity, I hope that has made some sense. Sorry, I was getting a black and white cat. I've got a... what are you saying the cat for? They're still banging on about this cat. Have a think about it. It might be something that drops in later. But thank you for letting me link in. I really, really appreciate it. Are we doing an advert tonight? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go to an advert break and I'll see you all in a minute. Take care.
Join us at the Bognor Regis Spiritualist Centre for a captivating mediumship demonstration on Saturday the 11th November from 7:30 p.m. Experience an evening of connection with the spiritual realms, featuring the talents of Bill Hughes, David Hale and Caroline Johnson. For more information and to book tickets, please visit bognorspiritualistcentre.co.uk.
Are you planning a paid spiritual event or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
Nadija Bajami, a proficient strategic hypnotherapist, mind coach, grief educator, accomplished Reiki master, and gifted psychic medium, extends a warm invitation to join us on an exploration during a 4-week introductory mediumship course. As a special privilege, this extraordinary opportunity is being offered to our esteemed VIP members without any associated costs. Immerse yourself in the art of refining your innate talents and finding balance in communion with the realm of spirits. The course begins on Sunday, November 5th, at 7 p.m. via Zoom, and details will be placed in the VIP lounge. For more information on becoming a VIP, visit sptv.uk. Tomorrow from 6 p.m, SPTV Community Showcase offers our viewers the opportunity to have their own show, be it readings, their own thoughts and opinions, etc. Are you looking for some spiritual love or relationship guidance? If so, then join Jennifer Rose tomorrow from 8 p.m.
Thank you guys for still being here and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those adverts. Quick special mention, we got Steve Welling that's coming on 6 p.m. tomorrow evening for the first time. Please come and join his live and give him the support as well. So that would be absolutely awesome. Guys, if you want to try and get a reading, please like, love heart, share, invite this live. I really, really would appreciate it. I appreciate all your efforts so far. Teresa, thank you so much. And I appreciate that you have shared it 9 times. It really does mean the world. Gabby's Briggan, I hope I'm pronouncing your surname right and your name right. Thank you. Nancy Acker Taylor, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I hope you're all enjoying it tonight, by the way. Nicole Lemmy. Nicole Lemmy. I'm going to say Lemmy. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Let's come to you. Let's come to you, Nicole. Right, let's link him. And thank you for sharing, guys, as well. I really, really do appreciate it. Let's get those love hearts going, by the way, because that always raises the vibration. And if you're on YouTube, comment away, because then we might be able to turn around and pick you a reading. So, Nicole, coming to you. I've actually had a card jump out for you. Now, it's called The Beginning, and it is the full card from the Major Arcana. And this is all about new starts, new beginnings, and rise. And for me, this card always reminds me of like rising up like a phoenix. And they're saying that, you know, you're very much the one for lifting and supporting other people. You're always pushing other people forward. You're always lifting other people up. And it's very much your family is important to you. It's like you do come from a close family. It's not that you're in each other's pockets, but you're very much there together as well. Okay, so that again. And I do feel like there is a change to your career coming as well. I feel like I've been looking at what I'm doing work-wise, and I feel like I could do with a change. I don't know if there's restudying or relearning or new learning coming in, but that's what I keep getting shown. If you can give me any confirmation on what I've said so far, I truly, truly appreciate it. But they are showing me new work coming in, and I do feel there's going to be a new job by the end of November, beginning of December. You're saying it right. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation on pronouncing your name. I hope you can take the message of what I'm saying now as well, which is kind of more important, really. But what I want to say is I do feel like there's either a promotion or a new job. I do always do that. A big family I have. Thank you so much. I feel like there's either a promotion or a new job that's coming in by the end of November, beginning of December. And it will be new learning. It's pushing myself out the comfort zone. And it's something that I'm really, really looking forward to doing as well. And I just feel like it's coming at the right time for you. So I hope this is making sense. I really, really do. I'm not sure if it's like looking at going into caring or nursing or something along those lines, but you are very much a nurturer and you love looking after others. I mean, obviously you do with your family, but your friends become your family. So then that makes your family even bigger, in all fairness. I do feel like we're looking at a holiday as well around the end of March, beginning of April. It's like I need something in the diary to look forward to. I'm also not ruling out a wedding in the family next year as well. Don't think it's your wedding, but I do feel like there's a wedding being talked about or being planned, or there's been a recent engagement and it's like, oh, when's the date going to be, is what I keep getting told. And I feel like it might be around August, September time next year. I hope this is making sense. It does feel like a big family celebration, everybody getting together and a lot of excitement. So I hope this is all making sense. I've got a lady here with me in spirit who would have been very much the matriarch of the family. And again, I'm going to say it's grandmother off mum's side of the family. And I want to say she's got the hugest heart ever. But it's like, I'm going to tell you off in one hand, but give you a bag of sweets in the other at the same time. She's laughing, saying, well, Christmas time, it's like I'd have a glass of wine. It'd be like, oh, I'll have a little one. And it would be like I'm topping it up all the time. Oh, I'll just have a little one. I'd only have one. It's like she stuck to the same glass, but she probably would have drank a bottle by the end of it. But she would have loved that. But she loved that time of year. You love Christmas yourself and you love decorating it. It's like I want to put the lights up. And it is one of those where I love having everybody around. Thank you for the confirmation that it makes sense so far. Hope it's also making sense with the grandmother as well with the wine. because she loves the fact, oh, apparently your granddad also says he likes the fact that, see, I'm feeling like there's both of them. I feel like I know the wedding you're talking about. Thank you for the confirmation. I truly appreciate it, and the holiday will definitely come. It's as though I've got gran and granddad here, and it's like they love the fact that they still always get talked about or mentioned, and they're very, very much part of the family. I do feel like your gran's telling your granddad off. My great-great-grandmother. Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry, I know I thought it was grandmother, but no, that's cool. But they're laughing, saying they're still talked about, they're still remembered, and they're still very much there with you as well. Say that again. There's a new arrival, new baby coming in as well. There's a little girl coming in the family in the next 18 months. Don't know if anyone's pregnant at the moment, but I do feel like there's a little arrival coming, and she's going to know her lungs. That's all I'm going to say. Yes, I do. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, it's one of those where it's really, really, again, I feel like I don't think the person's pregnant just yet, but I do feel like is going to be a little bit of a pleasant surprise rather than a plan. And if it's a plan, it's happening quicker than they expect. That's what I feel. But I do feel like it's like, yeah, I want grandchildren. That's why I keep getting shown. Sorry, that's why I'm being shown. Card I'm pulling out for you is the 9 of Stars, and it's called Perseverance. You won't give up. Always talked about there. I'm my grandfather always. Thank you so much for the confirmation, by the way. 9 of Stars, Perseverance. If someone tries telling you can't do something, you're going to damn well dig your heels in and prove them wrong. And you will always achieve what you want to set out to do. Might take you a little bit longer, but you always get there. They are laughing about your driving. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, because as Richard, who runs the show, knows, I don't drive yet. I am getting round to passing the test. But what I'm being shown is you go into a bit of a daydream, and it's like you finally turn up where you're meant to and go, how did I get here? And they're laughing, saying, just be a bit mindful of how fast you're going. Now, it's not for anything sinister or nasty. They just don't want you getting a ticket. So I hope that all makes sense. I really, really do. I also want to say you might be helping, I want to say a daughter. I want to say, are you helping a daughter learn to drive, or is she asking you for driving lessons? Because they're laughing about that, going, I might just let her go and learn from someone else. I don't know if I've got the, don't mean it disrespectfully, I don't know if I've got the patience that I want to do that. My cousin is pregnant, not me anyway. Okay, well, thank you for the confirmation on the pregnancy. But it's one of those where it's like, don't tell me I can't, because I can always say, that's so cool. I like that. I like that. But yeah, it's like, I feel like someone's asking you for driving lessons and they're just saying no. Let someone else teach them. It's like it's. I'm sorry, it's not going to go well. It's not in a nasty way. It's not in a nasty way. Nicole, I have a daughter, but too young for a car yet. Okay, well, when she gets old enough to want to learn to drive, get her lessons elsewhere. I'm not meaning it disrespectfully, I'm not meaning it nastily, but I hope that makes sense. Nicole, thank you for letting me link it in with you. Truly, truly appreciate it. Who have we got next? Oh, I'm dropping me cards. Hi, June. Oh, what's this? Lots of new neighbours with dogs in communal garden. All right. Peter Rall, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it tonight. I really do appreciate it. Hi, Lisa Hemingway. Thank you for joining us as well. Hi, Nancy Acker. Kath Horworth. I like your photo, Kath, by the way. Kathleen Moran and Tony Kathleen, I'm going to come to you. Let's come to you, Kathleen. Say that again, sorry. No, that's cool. That's cool. Right, Kathleen, let's come to you. Okay. Kathleen, is work quite full on at the moment? Because I don't know if you work in nursing or care or something along those lines, but it's like I'm looking after people And now I don't feel like they're family or friends. I feel like they're like other people, like public. And I just feel like work has been quite stressful and quite full on. And I feel like there's either new learning or new courses coming up for you as well. I feel like you should be running a team as well. I don't know if you're in like a managerial position or something like that, but it's like, I want to start delegating to people. I don't know if this is making any sense or not. I hope it does. But they're just sort of saying there are changes coming and it will get easier, but it's that learning to say no. I feel like they're always coming to you asking, can you stay on later? Can you do extra? Can you do this? And it's like, I need to make sure I get my downtime and I get my switching off time. I feel like the last 3 or 4 months have been quite full on, quite intense. So I could really do with like a week or a long weekend away. It would do you both the world of good. I hope this is making sense. You and your fella are definitely very, very much soulmates as well. There's no two ways about it. There's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of humour. I also feel like there's a bit of a competitive side between you both as well. It's like if you were playing a game of pool or something, it's like, I want to win. And I don't mind resorting to bending the rules. I won't call it cheating, I'll call it bending the rules. But there's a lot of laughter and a lot of humour. I do feel like there is work going on in the home as well with decorating or moving furniture around or trying to organise the house a bit more. That's what I'm feeling is what's going on at the moment. I don't know if this is making any sense. If you can give me some confirmation, truly, truly appreciate it. But things are all really starting to come together now. There's a lot of laughter and a lot of love around you at the same time as well. I do feel like next year is like I want to start looking at pushing myself or challenging myself. I don't know if you, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way or anything rude or nasty, but I feel like I'm wanting to try something new. So maybe going to the gym or trying to work out, but I want to do like either running or I like to push myself in a competitive way again. So I feel like there's something being talked about or planned for that next year as well. I am going to pull you a quick card, Kathleen. I'm hoping this is all making sense. And if you can give me any feedback, I'd truly, truly appreciate it. We have got the Two of Hearts, it's unionship. Communication between you guys is awesome. It's like we want more time together. We need to try. I feel like work has been so busy for both of us. We're now putting more time into making sure, even if it's one night a week or one night a month, we get time for ourselves. Work for ourselves, but the public very busy. Thank you for the confirmation on that. But it's like we need to make sure we get more time. Yes, with the house. Thank you for the confirmation on that as well. I truly, truly appreciate it. But yeah, it's like we're going to get more time together. Yes, regarding getting fit. Thank you. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't rule out wanting to do a marathon or a half marathon or something along those lines, because it's like I fancy a challenge. I need something I want to work towards. It's like, let's make it exciting. Let's make it a bit, let's make it like a challenge. Like I say, it's pushing myself out the comfort zone. So that's what I'm getting shown on that one. Kathleen, I hope that helps, and thank you for letting me link in with you tonight. Who we got next? Thank you all for so much for liking, sharing, and following this page, sending the love hearts, sending the likes, keep commenting, keep doing that. It's brilliant. Hi, Tanita. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Stacey. Right, Stacey, going to come to you. Can I see a house move for you soon? Let's have a look, shall we? Gotcha. So this is Stacey on YouTube. Sorry. So I'm going to have a look to see if there's a house move. Now, I'm actually being shown end of October, beginning of November. I do feel like there is a house we've looked at and we're interested in it, but I'm waiting for paperwork. I'm waiting for stuff to go through. And the thing is for you, Stacey, once you've made a decision, you want it yesterday, not tomorrow. So again, my guys are laughing, going, you've got no patience, so you're going to now tell someone else to have patience. And I'm like, yes, I am. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. So I'm having an argument with my spirit guide. It's my grandfather. But yeah, it's one of those where they're saying it is coming, it is going in the right direction. I do feel like you're moving somewhere there's a bit more countryside. You love the outdoors, you love being out in the fields. It's where you switch off, it's where you unwind. But it is about a new home, and it is somewhere you want to put your roots down for at least 5 to 10 years, if I'm honest. Something with age, something with character. Wouldn't mind doing it up a little bit either. but the move is coming. Now I've got the moon, and it's trust that intuition, trust that energy, trust that manifestation. Once you know what you want, you're very good at bringing that energy towards you anyway. But they're saying it will come, it will happen. Thank you for the confirmation, by the way. Don't go fingers crossed, go, you know what, I'm getting that house and it's going to be mine, because that's going to bring it closer to you. Fingers crossed, you're putting doubt. Don't doubt it, it's coming in. But I do see it going through, and I do see you being happy there. Like I say, I think you'll move in round about the end of November, so it will be a bit close to Christmas. But to be fair, your energy says to me, it's like I'll either do it all at once or not at all. So it's an all or nothing, but you like that. You don't mind that. So it'll all be good. Thank you for letting me link in with you, by the way, Stacey. Right, I think we've come to the end. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. I really do appreciate it. If anyone would like to come and follow me on my page at Minty's Tarot Mediumship on Facebook, please feel free to. I do offer one-to-one readings, and I offer daytime and evening appointments. I do charge £40 UK for a reading, and I can do them online as a video call, or if you're local to me in Evesham, come and see me in person. But join the shows that are on tomorrow, because there's some amazing shows that are coming up. We've got love and relationship questions and readings tomorrow with Jennifer from 8 p.m. That's going to be a great show. Richard, you're going to have to remind me of the guy who's at 6 o'clock. There's a guy called Steve at 6 o'clock who's coming on for his first time. It's going to be a great show. I'm going to try and catch it, even if in between, and get those likes, get those shares, join the group, even maybe join the VIP. It'd be absolutely brilliant. You got it spot on about Polly Serendipity. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Terry Louise, thank you again for saying hello to Sophie. Emily, Sophie, have a great evening. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you for joining us. Natalie Bentley, you're more than welcome. Shelby Ellen, thank you so much for joining us this evening as well. Really do appreciate it. It's been a fun evening. Jackie Lewis, you're more. Oh, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I will be back in 2 weeks' time at 8 o'clock. So please come and join us in 2 weeks. Nicole, you're more than welcome. Nicole Leamy, thank you for joining us. Thank you for letting me read for you. Stacey Shaw, thank you so much as well. I really do appreciate it. It's been such a fun evening tonight. I've really enjoyed all your energy on there. It's been brilliant to be able to connect with you guys. And I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.